My name is Vitali T and I decided to do a little series of videos about chord melodies, and the first tune are going to be All the Things You Are, as you already heard. So why did I choose that tune? Very simple, because the obviously melody of the song is nothing else as a third intervals of a harmony. So as far as you know harmony, you know the entire chord melody pretty much, so it wasn't hard put together. Well, let me explain what I did. First, let me play a eighth measures of melody of that tune. Kind of simple, right? Well, right now I'll play first eight measures of tonic of each chord, so of the roots of the chords. Well, now if I put them together, it'll be nothing else as the root of each chord plus third up an octave. Well, it reminds me of some classical music. Obviously, it sounds like some of the Antonio Vivaldi compositions or some modern composers like Paul Maria or Michel Legrand. Well, just to jump a little bit to the classical world, we probably can make it sound even more purely classical, so let me try to add some pedal tones. And we are in the key of A flat, so probably the only one possible pedal tone will be a G note. So let's hear how it's going to be together. Well, it's pretty nice, right? But we want to play jazz, so let's turn to a jazz route. To make it sound jazzier, we can do the simple things first. We can add a 7 degrees of each chord to our root and third up an octave. So how it's going to be? Well, those voicings are very popular, and guitar players call them shell voicings, so it's nothing else as a root, 7th and 3rd. To make it more complete, I'll add 5th degrees, so I turn the shell voicings to a drop voicings. What it means, I add a 5th degree in between a root and a 7th degree. Except first chord, actually. On first chord I use another flat third over F minor. So because I don't like to use too much 5th degrees, you know, and especially on the first chord in the harmony. So let me show first 8 measures of drop voicings. Well, it's not bad. Actually, it's another possible way to do that from the middle part of the song, because in the middle part I use some of the quartal voicings, so it's nothing else as the same chords but with substituted 5th. Instead of 5th I use a 4th degree, so which is maybe not a quartal voicings, maybe it's a minor 11, dominant 11 or major 11 chords. Well, so right now we can just adjust those chords to a quartal voicings and get a little bit different sound. So let me show how it's going to be. Well, it's not bad. It's kind of modal, right? So I already use this in the middle part. This is why I try to not overuse quartal voicings idea. So the first part I use as just a drop voicings, and middle part I'll play as a quartal voicings. So I guess few words that I want to add to what I did is on example of middle part I'll show you how important to write chord melody as a chord melody that has a specific application. Because in my personal opinion, when you write something, you should know how you're going to play that. And not all chord melodies work with the different situations. For example, that chord melody was written for kind of medium swing tempo, but if I'll play the same song in different tempo, I'll definitely play a little bit different. So the middle part in the key of G, right? It's kind of cool, you know, when you got time, when you have not very fast, not very slow time, and when you have that swing feel. So it sounds pretty cool because you hear chords and you hear melody. But if you will play this a little bit faster, I probably will not play the same way because, well, if you have faster tempo, the chords sound not that good, you know, especially if it's many chords. I'll probably play that melody as just an octaves because, well, it's still more than one note, right? Well, it's kind of a little bit better if you do this in up tempo. But if I'll play same part ad-libbed, which is free time, I'll probably use a little bit more of those chordal voicings because, okay, we're right now in the key of G, and here we have some good tools. We have some symmetrical voicings, and we have asymmetrical voicings. So, right now, if I'll play same part, but I can stretch my timing because I don't have any other instrument to play with me, and I can stretch my harmony, so it's called a extended harmony. So right now the same part will be sound a little bit different. Well, it's kind of interesting, right? So it just gives them more feeling, more spice, the chord melody, so it's pretty interesting. So you kind of reharmonize without doing reharmonization of actual chords, you just add chords from the scale. So I guess the entire part of the song will be the same, so it's not too complicated to learn, it's not too complicated to understand. Well, I guess just to try to use to that, you can change the chord melody, you can add some of your ideas, and well, enjoy it. Next time I'll try to make something different, more reharmonized, or I don't know, maybe up-tempo, or maybe ad libitum, who knows. So thanks for your time, and enjoy that All Things You Are chord melody. Well, and I guess I'll see you next time.